Corporation remains willing to serve, but there is still the matter of the 100 credit docking fee. I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world. That does make sense. I suppose I could let it go this time. We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure? There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look. I will answer as you wish.
Abuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ikel y Rimo. Puntas del Shelfa, Ufta del Chief, Colo Luz, Ra. Abuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ikel y Rimo. Abuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ikel y Rimo. Tuftadan Gelva, Hoisidan Gelva. Tuden Tufblak van Nibel Gelva, Hoisidan Gelva van Inogan Gelva. Abuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ikel y Rimo.
Something you want? I don't know. I repaired the sand crawlers when they returned from the mines. They get pretty bad. Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt this outpost will last much longer. But that's happened before and will happen again. All right then.
How can I help? I do? How did you know? A Kinrath pup. It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you. That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between... Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you. I don't think there's much you can... Thankfully, we must all... I'm sorry if I come across our destiny. It is not true. Your power could be... I only hope...
Ako Chekopa. Rundi Tongapu. Lavora na Rinkis Matona. Yinkin Slimmo Podona Mulera Chikun.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
Tongapu Shaumenon. Kava Volpamulsli. Rundi Hautonga. Lagoran Rundi Haut Chibeduanan. Lagoran Rundi Lagoran Rinkismak Kibit.
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
Lagoran Rinkismak Toma. Yinkin Slimmo Podona Mulera Chikun. Nova Rundi Hautonga Kuhunkali. Rundi Haulagola Rundi Chibeduana Rundi
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Terrace alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Force fights with me! What can I do?
Sure.
Yes?
Yes?
Papuilta. Puntastal sieltä. Papuilta. Juhtedan kelfa. Hoisidan kelfa. Papuilta.
How can I help? I do? How did you know? You are easily the vainest, most arrogant man I have... I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to... My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever... That is you... Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's... A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control... The fact that you are... I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the... Thankfully, we must all resist the That's good to hear. Our destinies are... I believe you truly... Your power could be a... I only hope I have the will...
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward.
What can I do? What can I do? Ha! What can I do? Yes? Your wish?
What?
Papuilta. Punta hasta allí. Papuilta. Papuilta. Vete, Papuilta.
How can I help? I do? How did you know? A Kinrath pup. I am a Jedi. My thoughts remain hidden. That is you! Our connection allows us glimpse. A Padawan must receive considerable training. The fact that you are so strong. This is not a joke. Thankfully, you've exhibited. We must all resist. I'm sorry if I come across our destinies. I believe you truly mean what you said. Your power could be a gift. I only hope I have.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Terrace alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
What can I do? I'm here. What is it?
Yes?
What can I do? It's what a Jedi can do. I'm here.
Sure.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear? Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often. Especially where I lived. The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored. They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Tantootine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it. Or not completely suited to the task. But thanks to you. Come. There is...
I'm here.
Yes? Yes?
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional Science-Tech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query: would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Ukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership. Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Ukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat. Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into... Statement. Indeed, it is possible that the Ithorian placed the restraining bolt on me to prevent my return to a previous owner. It is also possible that the removal of the bolt will not restore memory functions. Without my memory, I do not know if I know the answer. Do not interpret this as a reduction of my worth, however. My capabilities are quite expansive. Assurance. I am fully autonomous, but lack resources. I will grant loyal service in exchange for proper maintenance. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities. You seem likely to give me the opportunity to do so. Extrapolation. You are no farmer or diplomat. You are armed and comfortable as such. We will mesh well. Observation.
Huh? Who are you then? I don't have to tell you. Zerka Corporation only worries about keeping their own stores full. I don't have much on hand.
I've enough to worry about with my mining quotas. I don't have time for you.
Well now, working Gandalf, usually it's some... I'm not sure what keep safe.
Ako ci kopa. Chino mulera king pajak. Slimo puitlana. Lundi hautong ratong kimbat ng kongkek. Wana kumbes. Chinfayamui. Kunhung kabi. Tuknen tangjo. Kunne mulirabes. Tonga buksha unmenong. Karavol pamulsli. Kumanabak mulira. Chuni yuntun. Labela na rinkis matona. Linkin slimo podona mulira chikun.